This week on the Media Boss Podcast.
You should have a survey system in place to find out what your clients think about you. And we would do the survey when we expected our client to be at their peak of happiness.
Media Boss Podcast is brought to you by two of our new partners. One is Pantheon. I can't wait to tell you about them later. And brought to you by Convert and Flow. You're going to learn so much about them. But now it's time for the Media Boss Podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome again to another episode of the Media Boss Podcast. You know what I'm going to say. That's right. You can say it with me. I've got a great show and I've got an even greater guest. I can't help it if my guests are phenomenal. I can't help it. It's not my fault. But I have another great guest for you. Let me tell you something, man. Some of you may have been in the game for a while, but this person here, let me tell you, he's been a serial entrepreneur since the age of 9. I don't even know what I was doing at 9, but I wasn't a serial entrepreneur, I can tell you that much. But at the age of 23, he had already had 5 restaurants and a nightclub. By 23, once again, I know what I was doing at 23. I was going to restaurants, but I definitely did not have one. He's been in internet marketing since 96. He's been on the cutting edge of the marketing wave on the internet for some time. He's been an early adapter to online marketing, and he is the co-founder of Marketing Boost. Now, let me tell you something. Marketing Booth is what's the old expression? I'm also a client.
Oh,
That's not hair clients, but I am a client. I want to introduce to you everybody, Mr. Marco Torres. Marco, welcome to the Media Boss Podcast, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Man, I'm glad to have you. I'm really excited to have you. I was telling him before we were broadcasting is that I was telling him I was a client, but I was talking to some of the staff of the company. And I told them that I do podcasts and I produce podcasts, as many of you know. And they said, "Oh, you got to interview Marco." And I said, "I am. He just doesn't know it yet." Because this event was planned where he was going to be coming in here to interview with me, but he didn't know who we were going to be meeting, and it's me. So I'm just excited to have you here. But I've got so many questions. I know we're limited on time, but this is going to be fun. So first, I got to go back, man. 9.
Well, at 9 years old, I started a paper route and I built it. By the time I was 12, I was featured on the front page of the local newspaper for building the biggest route they'd ever seen, which I eventually sold the route and just so I could focus on football.
Of course.
But yeah.
Well, wow. That's amazing. See, were your parents pushing that type?
My dad was the leader and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. And taught me everything from, running that paper route. Back then, there was no internet. When you sold an account, I had to go back. I had to go back and do the collections as well. So I had to have spreadsheets and learn how to run spreadsheets by hand
so
that I could know, client so is up to date, knows me for this week, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And I ended up recruiting friends of mine to help me deliver the paper so I could focus on sales of new accounts and collections. And so I'd used that leverage of relationships my entire life in leveraging many businesses that I've been involved with. I rarely do them 100% on my own. I'll bring in
That's
partners.
a smart way to do it.
And conquer and divide and have different partners in my businesses that have their expertise and they're going to focus on that while I focus on the other. And most of the time, this worked out real well.
I love that, man. Because see, a lot of people don't understand how important it is to get that type of foundation early on in life. And
you got to build a team one way or the other, whether you're doing it hiring people or partnering with people. You if you think small, you'll stay small. So if you're a one-man operation for forever, that eventually, you can only do so much.
You can only do so much.
And
right.
You're going to stay small based on not having built a team, whether it's virtual assistants. And in today's world, I can tell you, in my mind, there's never been a better time to be an entrepreneur. There's so many tools available, technology, automation, which we could talk about today.
Yes,
there's never been a better time to be an entrepreneur, in my opinion, because there's so many. It's easier than it ever has been. I mean, there's challenges more than there ever is because there's a lot of competition out there, but that's it's also easier to get started. Yeah.
Competition is good. It pushes you to be more innovative and creative. And I like that. And I like what you said there about having a team working for you, because I always say in order to get it done, you don't have to be the one.
Exactly.
And you can actually accomplish more if you got a team. You can be more productive with the team. Now, I have to say, sometimes it's hard to find the right team.
Oh, absolutely. Hire slow, fire quick. You know?
Oh, I like that. Write that down, guys. You heard that from Marco Torres. Wow, that's fantastic. So, okay, let's talk marketing booths. We were just mentioning about marketing and automation and so forth. So I want to talk about marketing booths. How did that come to be?
Great question. And it came about like this. I've been in the travel space, and my partners and I, again, I talk about partners, we launched a business in 2010. And then by 2012, 13, we were really building one of the fastest growing travel sites in North America. And we were looking for video reviews. And we just knew we could only get happy testimonials from our travelers, bragging about our hotel brands and our brand, film from the beach, selfies.
Yeah.
We would leverage those videos if we had them in, our ad campaigns, our website, but we couldn't get almost anybody to send us a review.
Oh, wow.
So we came up with an idea to incentivize them. And we said, well, let's give them a bonus trip, 3 nights in Orlando or Las Vegas, if they would film a selfie review. So here's a tip we did, and this tip I'm going to give everybody listening is great for any business anywhere. You should have a survey system in place to find out what your clients think about you. And we would do the survey when we expected our client to be at their peak of happiness, which was the day after they checked into the hotel. So we would send them a series of messages, but the day after they check into the hotel, we send them a message saying, hey, by now you've checked in. How's the hotel living up to your expectations? How have we done so far? How's our service been so far? Please rate us from 1 to 5. How do we come in? If they came back with a 4 or 5, we would immediately send them back a message saying, fantastic, we're thrilled you're enjoying your vacation, your hotel stay. Would you do us a huge favor and help us spread the word about this hotel brand and ours? And if you would take the time to go the extra mile and film a selfie video from the resort, the beach, the pool, the bar, whatever you like best, bragging about the hotel and our brand, we'll reward you with a 3-night hotel stay in Orlando or Las Vegas.
Brilliant.
Boom. Before we knew it, we had dozens of these reviews coming in, and then hundreds. And so then, we're leveraging those reviews. We're using them just like we planned. We're putting them into our Facebook ad campaigns, into our TV ads, all of the, testimonials, really helping blow up additional sales. But now when these folks started to raise their hand and say, how do we use that free trip you promised? Well, we had to dig into our pockets and pay for free rooms in Orlando and Las Vegas. And that was starting to add up. So we're like, well, we either need to shut the campaign, the new solicitations down
in a different way,
or come up a different way. So because we were in the travel space, we went back to our hotel partners and said, hey, well, you've got a problem. We can fix it. Your hotel's never full year round. Let's be honest. You're full for peak seasons. You're full for certain holidays. You're full for special events. But the majority of the year, 70% of the year, 30% of your rooms or more are going empty. True or not? And they agreed. So we said, if you can give us access to that unsold hotel inventory, if you can give us access to those rooms that are going empty for next to nothing or just the taxes, we will put warm bodies in those rooms for people that are going to spend money at the bar, the restaurant, the spa, the casino, the gift shop, the excursion desk. They'll book extra nights, etc. And you'll have some revenue versus no revenue because the hotel has the same fixed cost, whether whether the hotel's empty or not. They got front desk staff, maintenance, mortgage payments, electric. So some revenues better than none.
Exactly.
We got a few hotels to participate in Orlando and Vegas. So now we could give away our own incentives and not cost us anything to fulfill. And then we thought, can you imagine if we could get hotels around the world to participate? We would have a whole other new business. And eventually that is what became marketingboost.com. When we launched, we only had 6 destinations and a handful of hotels. And today we have 125 destinations around the world, hundreds of hotels participating. We have the hotel savings cards that are good at over 1 million hotels worldwide. We have the restaurant savings vouchers. So those are the 3 categories of incentives we offer with Marketing Boost. We serve business owners around the world with the ability to have these travel incentives that they can use in a myriad of ways to either acquire more clients or to use for lead generation programs, loyalty programs, you name it, to bring people into their fold or use them to stand out from the crowd, as closing tools, for example. to add a value to whatever their call to action is versus discounting, for example.
That's amazing. And like I said, I just used the hotel savings card going to Orlando. And actually, I mean, I'm telling you guys, it's an amazing, amazing program. Now, it's growing too. Am I right?
Absolutely. So we obviously took a hit at the beginning of COVID, and many of our members. Our program is a subscription model. We're not the first to be in the travel space, travel incentive business, but we did turn the industry upside down and revolutionize it. What we did, one, is we made it a win-win-win for everybody. And as I mentioned, we made it a win for the resort partners because we're helping them fill those empty rooms instead of none. It's a win for the Marketing Boost member who joins our subscription plan.
Yeah.
Because we offer it at a ridiculously low rate. We always over-deliver on value.
Yeah.
It's currently only $37 a month to join the program. And it gives you the ability to give away an unlimited amount of these incentives. So it's a win for the Marketing Boost member. And it's a win for the user of the incentive because they're getting to travel for, pennies on the dollar in some cases compared to retail.
It is.
So with that win-win-win, yes, we're growing. And so during COVID, we lost 40-50% of our member base because they all thought, well, who's going to want to travel during COVID?
Right. Yeah.
Those that stuck with us realized people still had hopes and dreams to travel. And what we did was we extended the travel time for 24 months. And therefore, people were still activating those incentives. Truthfully, many of them weren't being used. But as soon as 2021, halfway through 2021 came around, oh my God, it was like revenge travel. Everybody was out for revenge.
I know what you mean, though.
And we've never seen such high usage since of these incentives.
Did you do anything for that, or did it just happen because people were ready?
Built up demand.
Okay.
And so the Marketing Boost members were coming back. New members were joining. We launched to go globally. So we now serve with 130 destinations worldwide. We offer members the ability to give away incentives almost anywhere in the world. So there's business owners that we serve now all the way from Australia to Europe to Singapore, the Philippines. Clients around the world using our services.
And then one of my good friends, one of your clients, Brian Kelly, is the one who introduced me to your service. And I noticed that what he did, and he was automating, and he told me about automation boosters. So can you talk about that?
Sure. One of the products that we offer as, I guess it's an upsell that we offer, like any other business, you should have an upsell product if you don't. So we offer the ability, our members, the ability to upgrade into what we call Automation Booster. And here we provide a library of it's a sales funnel builder. It's a funnel builder. It's a CRM. But we help it make it easy with dozens of template sales funnels for every industry niche, just about, where we show you how to plug in these incentives into your workflow, into your sales flow, and show you how to disposition the incentive, how to show the disclaimers, and how to add to your call to action with one of our multitude of incentives. And then we turn, with that automation platform, it includes email marketing, text messaging, voicemail broadcasting, two-way email communication and texting, all from one phone app or desktop app.
Yeah.
And we're really making it most affordable on the planet as well. So
I agree. Guys, the app, it's amazing because it allows you, and some of you, because I use it myself, and I tell the people, I say, hey, leave the podcast a good review and we'll give you a hotel stay.
Right.
So it's actually, and it's set up so it's automated, and I do a make money from media challenge where I have them when they purchase a ticket to the challenge, they can get a hotel stay. It's things like that. And when they actually become one of my clients, they get a vacation. So it's just one of those things, guys. It works, and it can definitely help your business, because as much as you may not get it, but using social media and using these apps, this is another form of media. And everything that you can use to get your message out there, it definitely helps. And I want to bring up that, Marco, your staff's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, because they really do a great job in helping you and training you and showing you how to work everything. And you talk about a team. So
You got to build that team.
yeah, and I know you have some people that are very close to you, so I hope you don't fire them quickly. but you do have a great team, and I'm saying that to you guys because I mean, marketing boost and automation booster. I mean, it's helped me a great deal with business, and has made it so my life is easier.
Fantastic.
That's the whole purpose of it. Really.
That's what I get up every morning for and excited about is serving and helping business owners around the world, help them, automate and incentivize their clients to take action. One thing I'd like to cover, most people don't even, when they hear all this stuff, they're like really have a hard time understanding incentives in general. How would I use an incentive for my business? They really don't get it.
Mhm.
And so I'd like to cover two incentives that everybody's going to recognize and realize, oh, now I get it. For example, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, one of the biggest, most successful businesses in the world. What did Amazon do that got us all hooked? He offered the incentive of you buy Amazon Prime, which we didn't at the time when he first launched this. Most of us weren't even video streamers.
It's true.
But he sold us Amazon Prime for $99 in exchange for what? The incentive was free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Stand out from the crowd, made him totally unique. Yep. Online shopping, free shipping with the purchase of Amazon Prime. Well, half the world did it, and we all became loyal shoppers on Amazon because now, if we were shopping for anything, we'd go see, let me see if Amazon has it, because I got free shipping over here.
Yes.
And bam, he won us over forever. Free shipping was his wow, surprise, and delight factor. Mm-hmm. McDonald's has the Happy Meal.
Yeah.
And what is that Happy Meal? Well, they bundle the kit, the food, the snack, the soda, and guess what? And the toy, the little seasonal toy with the next Disney movie, whatever. And they capture the parents with kids are going to be choosing McDonald's over Burger King or anybody else because they've got the Happy Meal, and it helps them take their eye off of the price of the bundle of goodies in exchange for the prize, which is they're going to be able to get their kid playing with a toy and leave, and then maybe mom and dad might actually be able to converse for lunch.
Right. and it worked. You're right.
And McDonald's has been doing it for decades to the tune of billions of dollars of additional revenue every year with the same incentive. Same thing for Amazon Prime. So my question to business owners out there is, what is your adult Happy Meal?
Ooh, I like that.
What is your surprise, delight, and and wow factor? What is your wow factor? What is your surprise?
I like that.
And that's where you've got to develop it, whether you have used Marketing Boost or not. We recommend you come up with incentives of some sort, whether they're your own add-on incentives, your own value stack of additional bonuses. Mm-hmm. When you purchase today, you get this, you get this, you get that. You get the course I wrote last year. You get whatever you come up with, even working with colleagues. Mm-hmm. You might work, if I'm a business coach and you're a business coach, for example, we might hook up and say, look, how about when I sell my product, I include a portion of your coaching. And when you sell your product, you include a portion of mine. So now we both have added value incentives there by using our network of influence and creating additional value versus discounting. But to make it a lot easier, go to marketingboostsolutions.com. I would recommend marketingboostsolutions.com to send the traffic to, because there we have all the different tools that we offer: the Marketing Boost product, the automation platform, and other Facebook extension softwares that we offer to help you grow your business.
I love it. Guys, this is Marco Torres. Guys, take advantage of Marketing Boost. Take advantage of Automation Booster. I'm glad to have you here on the Media Boss Podcast, my friend. We'll be talking some more. Everybody, we'll be right back with more of the Media Boss Podcast.
Hey, everybody. The Media Boss Podcast has been brought to you by our partners, Pantheon and Convert and Flow. Make sure you get with us so you can find out more about how you can help your business run smoothly with Pantheon and Convert and Flow.